Hello and welcome to Atlantic Yarnwork. I am Margrethe and I am coming to you from Kristiansund, a small town by the coast almost in the middle of Norway. You can find me on Ravelry as Atlantic Yarnwork, and you can find me on Instagram as Margrethe SL. So today I thought I will make a Christmas episode. But first I want to talk about the Knitalongs that I have in Atlantic Yarnwork. You may have seen the Caroline mitts before. They are made by Karen Olivia, and the pattern is on Norwegian and English, so you can join us if you want. This takes only, if you are a fast knitter, it takes only a few hours to make this. They are very quick, but very nice. This Knitalong will run to the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, so there's still time to be with us if you want. We have not decided the prices yet, but we will in very soon. In the 1st of January, I want to have a Knitalong on a kofta or cardigan that I made the pattern of. In Norwegian it's called Hjertekofta. I have just had a woman translated the pattern to English, so now you can buy it on English too. I'm not sure what I will call it in English, but some kind of heart cardigan or something. It looks like this. I am thinking, because I have to knit two of these this spring. One is for a kind of customer ordered it, and the other one is for myself. So, if you want to join me, I will have a Knitalong on this one on Ravelry in my group Atlantic Yarnwork, and I'm thinking to start on 1st of January, and since I am making two of them and I don't always have time to knit, so I'm not the fastest knitter. So I'm thinking 6 months to the end of June or something like that. So if you want to join me, I will put all the info down below in the show notes. So please join me if you want. That was my Knitalongs. So today I have plans to show you some homemade Christmas decorations. I have some of it made of my kids, myself, and my mother. Some are new and some are old. Yeah. Let me just start with the Christmas decoration made by my kids. I love this. This one was made of my daughter, Maria, in school. I think she was like 7 years or something. And I think it's so cute. These are very popular in Norway. It's just a piece of wood with some cotton and a hat. And they have been drawing the face on it. I have one that I made too in school, so this is an old one. I was kind of 7-8 years old too. So this is very old, but we didn't have cotton or something, so we just painted the beard and the hat. And I have one more. I think this was made by me too in school. This is says M here, but M could be both me and my daughter. But I recognize the face. And it doesn't have any cotton or hat, so we painted this on. My son made, or my daughter made this one in school. Aren't they cute? These are also a piece of wood with painting on it. And it doesn't says the year, but she was in the 5th grade in child school, so she was like 11 years old when she made this. These are red, and my son made the same ones. He made one red and one blue. This was also made in the 5th grade. Cute. And I love to take care of this. My son also made this one. It's a jam glass, or this is kind of baby food glass, with the painting on and some fabric on the top. Very nice for Christmas. I asked them this Christmas if they wanted it themselves, because they live by themselves now, but no, they didn't want it. I could have it. And I take it out every year and put it in my living room. I am sitting in my living room now in front of the Christmas tree, this year's Christmas tree. So I will continue with the homemade one. This one I made myself. This is made in kind of I don't know what it's called in English, but it kind of white powder that we put into water and had it in a kind of shape thing, and let it be there for 24 hours or something, and then it got hot. So I painted it after. It's a nisse that we say in Norway, the Santa Claus, we call it nisse. And I painted it after. I made one for myself and one for my parents. So this is the one that my parents got. But when they died, I got it back. So this one says Margrethe and 1988. So I made this in 1988. Then I was like 22 years. Next one I made is these two. These are knitted. Very simple to make. It is like made or knitted from the bottom to the top, and there is this white balls inside, one bigger below and one smaller on the top for the head. Very simple to make, but they are nice decorations. And sew the face on and made a thin scarf. Just put it on back on here. These I made like 30 years something too, so they're getting pretty old. And the hats. I think these are very cute. And this stands in my window every Christmas. My mom made some almost similar one, like these. These are also pretty simple. It's knitted up with a little scarf, and the hands are sewn together in the front, and a small hat, and there are cotton or stuffing inside, and she made a pap, you know, that hard paper thing, so they could stand properly. So she made a lot of these, and for both me and herself and my brothers. I have 2 brothers. I think they are very cute too. My mom made a lot of things, and I so love them all, and I tried to take care of them. I also made this one many years ago. This is sewn with a Christmas fabric. It's not focusing correctly today, but these are very simple. Make a star like this, 2 pieces sewn together, put the stuffing inside and in a little hole, and sew it together on the outside, and a little silk band to put them on the tree. This is for the Christmas tree. And my daughter wanted this one too, because she loved this old homemade decoration for the tree, or Christmas things. So she took one from me, but that was okay. I also made this many years ago. It's heart, as you can see, 2 different colors, sewn together with a little stuffing inside. I think it's cotton, and a silk band to put it on the tree. I think one of the oldest things I have, except from the Nissa things, except from this one, I have is this one, my Christmas stocking. It was some decorations here, but I don't know where that's gone. It's fallen off. And it says God Jul, that means Merry Christmas. I made this one in school too, and it's a small Christmas stocking. But I used it when I was a kid and got some candy and stuff in it every morning or every year in the Christmas morning. I have one more for the tree. This is crocheted by my mom. It's yeah, kind of snowflake. But this is, I think she, to get it stiff, she used water and I think maybe sugar or something. So this one is tearing apart, unfortunately. I have, I think 4 like this on the tree, but they are so fragile. But I try to take care of them. And she made this one. This is also crocheted. You can put chocolate or something like this, candy inside, but I don't use to do that. This is also for the Christmas tree. I think she made this one as a second one, and this is the first one. You see, it's they are similar, but there's a different hank on it. They are both crocheted by my mom. And there's some small hearts to also put on the Christmas tree. These are also crocheted. I have several of these on my tree. They are cute, very cute. These are not made stiff by sugar or something. So this, I think this will last longer. And then she made this one. This is a big one. They could hang in a window if you want, or they could hang on the tree. I have two of these, and my mom had them at home, but I got them when she died. Then I got some. This is sewn by fabric. You can see it's to put candy or something inside too. I don't think my mom made this one. I think it was, maybe she bought it, or it was my aunt who made it. My aunt was very interested in almost all kinds of handcraft. So she was very good at everything. So I think maybe it's my aunt who made it, or my mom bought it. But it is hand sewn anyway. And it is kind of cute. Then my mom crocheted this one. It's a kind of little, we call it score, not a bag, but a little, to have candy in it. Could stay on the table. Then I made some, maybe you've seen these before, or similar ones. Christmas balls. It's 4 of them. Arne and Carlos. You have heard of Arne and Carlos Christmas balls? These are made by me. I knitted them for my mom for a Christmas some years ago. It was my gift to my mom that year. This is the Setesdal pattern. Setesdal is a Norwegian pattern from Setesdal in the south of Norway. And this is the same one in the changing colors. And these are with hearts. I think these are so cute. I am planning every year to make some more of these, but I haven't done it yet. So they are also hanging on my tree now. My mom also made this one. This is so cute. It's kind of hamper or a rope here, and 3 nisser hanging on them. These are also knitted by my mom, and they are so cute. And it's 3 of them, as you see. All these things that my mom made, she found pattern on. She didn't make the pattern herself, but it was in different magazines that she bought. And the nicest one that I have to my mom is this. Oh, yeah, this one. The woman Nissa. Or the grandma and the grandpa. This one cute. The grandma has her knitting in her hands, as you see. And this is all handmade. The body and the skirt and sweater. No, it's the body as a sweater. And a scarf or a shawl. And the hat. And the hair, and yeah. And she has her knitting. I think this one is so cute. And this is the grandpa. He has a sweater and the bag with the Christmas presents in it. And a beard and hair, and these are, oh great, I love them. And I think this is the last one that I have as a hand-made Christmas thing. This is this pillow. The pattern is made of Janne in Buglas design. And it says God Jul, that means Merry Christmas. I love this, and it's the same on both sides. I love this pattern. I think it's so beautiful. And you see here the Selbu stars on this on the round. I made this because I thought it would have been okay to take this one off. So I could wash it now and then. In the pattern it says to sew together, but maybe it would be better to sew it together because the buttons are kind of falling apart. But not many people see that when it is on the couch. So I love this one too. I love Christmas and yeah, almost everything about the Christmas. So I could tell you about my Christmas present this year, or the Christmas present that has something to do with crafting stuff or knitting stuff. First I got from a friend of mine. Bomullsport. This is cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn, mercerized cotton yarn. This is 100 meter per 50 gram. And I think this will be something, I got 2 of them, so I think this will be something Christmas for the kitchen to next year. I have some white similar or the same yarn in white from before, so I could make something, pot holders or something for the Christmas to next year. My daughter made me this one. Isn't this one cute? It's a pillow to put your sewing needles on. She made it from old bed sheets that she got from her grandmother. And her what you call great aunt, my daughter's father's aunt, she had as a work, she was a sewer, so she had a lot of stuff after her, and a big box with buttons. So she took an old button to on this pillow. So I think this was so cute. And my son, because me and my daughter in October we went to a sewing class a weekend. We both me and my daughter want to sew more and learn how to sew. So I will show you more about that in my next video or my next podcast. my son gave me this one. It says kult å sy. It means cool to sew. And when I opened it, I didn't recognize the picture or book, but I recognized the words kult å sy. So I went in my knitting books or craft book library, and I saw this one. And it's the same words, but the different book. This came first, and this came as the second book with the same author. So these are filled with small things to sew, but also some clothes. But a lot of bags, blankets, yeah, you name it. So I'm looking forward to use those. And the last Christmas present I'm going to show you is that I sorry I got a bit of a cold before Christmas. I went to Kaffebrenneriet, a shop here in Kristiansund. I've talked about that one before. They have so much nice yarn, and Yvonne, who works there, is so nice. So I went there before Christmas, and I said I want a Christmas present for myself. And I named an amount that she could, and asked if she could make me a Christmas present for myself with yarn. That I knew was yarn, but I didn't know what kind of yarn it was. So I was very excited when I opened that present. And when I saw it, I understood that she has been looking at this podcast. Because before I went out, I went out because she was making the present for me, so I couldn't see what she wrapped in. We talked a little, and she had this hat lying on the disc, or this one is called Oslo Lua, and it's a very nice hat, I think. And we talked a bit, and I said, oh, this is a nice one, I want to make this. So she, in the present, she had 3 skeins of this one, that is, and the pattern for this hat. So these 3 skeins are just enough for this hat. And this is a blue color, blue with a little kind of gray in, and that's when I thought that she maybe have seen this podcast, because I've said that blue is my favorite color, and it is. So I will make me a hat of this. And she also put in this one in the package. This is sock yarn from Fjord Fibers. Maybe you've heard of this. I think maybe both Eli in Skander have talked about it, and Lily from the Nordic Stitch It podcast have talked about it. It is Fjord Fibers. It is cool hand wash, or hand dyed using professional dyes. You can find them on fjordfibers.com, and it is 100 gram skeins, 350 meters, this blue one, 80% wool and 20% polyester. The yarn base is called Trollfjord sock. Trollfjord is a fjord in Norway. Needle size 2.5 to 3.5 millimeters. Contains Norwegian wool. And this one, this is the same yarn in a 20 gram skein. So this will be some nice socks for me, right? Yeah, so this was my Christmas episode. I will put all the show notes down below, or all the info down below in the show notes. And I will be back. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I will be back, I think, a little after New Year's with my next episode in the podcast. I have a lot of things to tell you. So I hope you will join me, and I didn't say welcome when I started this, but welcome to all the viewers, all the new ones and the old ones. So I hope you had a very nice Christmas, and I hope you will have a very happy New Year. Thank you, and bye bye.